Hello, so I'm making a video, yay. So my friend George made a video about choices and I saw it. I saw the full one today and found it hella thought-provoking. I'll put the link in the description-y thingy-mabobby. I just kind of wanted to respond to it in a way and share my views and whatever. So we're in year 13, we are 17 turning 18. It is November and most people are filling out their UCAS applications, looking at unis, writing their personal statements, applying, getting offers and whatnot. Apart from me, it feels like. But George's video has given me some comfort because I know I am not alone in not having a fucking clue what I want to do. And yeah, that kind of made me think. Maybe it's okay to not know what we want to do. Maybe that's absolutely fine because we are only 17 after all, and maybe having our whole lives mapped out in front of us isn't such a good idea, and maybe going with the flow will work in our favour in the long term. But yeah, George was saying that going to uni seems to be the done thing, and I completely agree with that 100%. I don't know if this is just me or if other people feel like this, but it feels like the whole time I've been in the education system, I've been brought up to believe that uni is the next phase of education after A-levels or whatever you do at college. That is what it is the next phase. And until about 6 months ago or something, it's never felt like an option before. It's just felt like something I've assumed like my whole life really that I will do, and it's only now I'm actually thinking about having to choose a course, choose a place to go, choose this new life, that all the choosing and all these choices. Maybe it would be easier if I just had to do it, because I know I do want to do it. It will be a good experience. I want to get away from where I live, I want to meet new people, I want to become a new person and whatnot, and uni is the only way I can do that right now. So I know it will be good for me, but just the fact that we are brought up to just assume that we will go makes you doubt everything when the responsibility is given to you, if that makes sense. But people do put the idea into your head, and I know it's because they do only want the best for us, and you can get a good job with a good degree, but certainly nowadays it's not the only option. You can do other things. There are other things, and unfortunately I'm not too sure what they are, because the sixth form I go to have not given us any information whatsoever pretty much about other options that are available. They've just bombarded us with university information, so I don't really know what else there is to do, but I know that there must be other things because the amount of successful people that haven't been to university is unreal. So obviously there's got to be other things that we can do. I don't really have a clue what I want to do. On one hand, the only thing I've ever been any good at is writing, but every time I compare myself to someone else I realise that I'm actually quite mediocre. One time in assembly, my headmaster said, if you're not the best in your year at something, how can you expect to make it in the industry? And that really made me think, because I'm not the best in my year at anything. So I don't know if I'll make it in uni, if I want to write. I honestly don't know. And they say, do what you like, don't worry if you're good at it, do what makes you happy. I like doing photography. Like, I take photos and stuff, but I don't know anything about it, like anything. But it's something I like, so I have considered that. I've also considered music because I write songs and stuff, but from a I suck at music theory, basically, so I am not going to do that. I don't know, it's just an interesting question. Is it better to go to uni, do something you enjoy but are not very good at, or do something you're good at but won't enjoy as much just to get a good degree? And I don't know, I kind of just, that's what I can't get my head around, and it's scary that these choices will change our lives, really. At the end of the day, I do think that finding something that makes you happy is the best thing, and if that's not university, then so be it. Do something else. George, if you're watching this, which I'm going to send you the link, so hello, you say you don't know where you're going, but you also say that you're deferring, and you're hella brave for like putting your foot down and saying this is what I'm doing. And even though you think you're not going anywhere, that is a first step. You know that you're going to take a year out because that is what you need. You know what you need, so I don't know. It's got to start somewhere, and that year will give you time to figure stuff out, I guess. Don't feel like you're completely hopeless and don't have a clue what you're doing, because you might not know it, but you do know what you're doing, even if it doesn't feel like it, if that makes sense. You've made the first move, and like I said, just go with the flow, take it from there. You'll be okay. At the end of the day, like I said, the most important thing is doing what makes you happy, finding what makes you happy. Deferring is the best option if you don't know what you want to do, and I wish I had the guts to stand up and say, I'm taking a year out, that is what I want to do, that is what is best for me, I know what's best for me, but I'm under so much pressure from school, people. I know, I feel like I can't put my foot down, stand up for what I think is best for me, because like you said in your video, it sucks, but people do judge other people's decisions. I can't even fucking talk. People do judge other people's decisions, and as shit as that is, my language is awful, I apologise, but yeah, as rubbish as that is, that's not going to change. That's just the way people are. That is human beings. But yeah, you should be proud of yourself, because you are extremely brave, and that in itself is a massive choice that you have made, and it will benefit you. And to anyone who is under pressure and doesn't know what they want to do, please just try. Stand up for yourself, I guess. Try and figure out for yourself what is best for you. Don't listen to what other people think will make you happy, because only you know like what will make you the happiest you can be, I guess. And it might take time to figure out, but you will, and I'm just waiting for that, but I'm hoping it just happens. And if that means that you need to take a year out, then do it. If that means you don't go to uni, just remember, right, I was thinking about this the other day. In Starbucks once, a guy I'm friends with said to me, we're born, we live, and we die. We must well be as happy as we can, like, in the short time that we're alive. And that's always stuck with me, because it's true. At the end of the day, everyone dies, so what is the point spending the little time we have stressing over decisions and choices? Focus on your happiness, do everything you can to ensure yourself maximum happiness, and believe it or not, that is literally the only thing that matters.